Mr. Ali went to work every day. From 9 in the morning until 5 in the evening, he followed the rules. He did his tasks, he collected his paycheck, but something felt wrong. Deep inside, a quiet whisper grew. He felt like he was in a play he did not write. He was an actor, merely reading lines. This was not his story. His office had a window, but he rarely saw the sky. He saw his computer screen, he saw spreadsheets and emails. The clock on the wall ticked slowly. Each tick was a moment lost, a moment not truly lived. He was trading his precious time. For what? For security, they said. But security felt like a chain, a comfortable yet heavy chain. He felt like a cog, a small part in a very big machine. The machine worked well, it made money, it achieved goals. But Ali did not feel the machine's purpose. He only felt his own small, repetitive motion, day after day, week after week. Was this all there was to his contribution? He started to question everything. The routine was a heavy blanket. The dissatisfaction grew. It was a seed watered by monotony. He saw others around him. Some seemed content, others looked just as lost. Ali knew one thing for sure: he could not continue this way. His spirit yearned for something more, something real, something that came from him. He needed to find his own why. Not the company's why, his. One day, Ali had a clear thought. It was like the sun breaking through clouds. He did not want to just follow, he wanted to lead. He did not want to just maintain, he wanted to create. He wanted to build something that mattered to him, something that could help others. This was not about escaping his job, it was about moving towards a purpose. He started to look inward. What did he care about? What problems did he see in the world? What skills did he have? He realized his passion was for connecting people. He wanted to help them share their stories. He saw a gap, a need that was not being met. An idea began to form. It was small at first, a tiny spark, but it felt incredibly bright. Taking the first step is always the hardest. Ali started small. He read books. He talked to people who had started their own things. He listened to their stories, their struggles, their joys. He started to write a plan, not a perfect plan, but a starting plan, a map for a journey he knew he had to take. He felt fear, yes, but excitement was stronger. The decision to leave his job was huge. It meant giving up certainty. It meant walking away from the known. Many people thought he was crazy. Why leave a good job, they asked. But Ali knew his why. His why was now stronger than his fear. He wanted to build a business with a clear purpose, a business that reflected his values. He took the leap for himself. Starting a business was not easy. Ali learned this quickly. The early days were filled with challenge. There was never enough time. There was never enough money. He was the CEO, he was the marketer, he was the coffee maker. He wore all the hats. Some days he felt overwhelmed. He wondered if he had made a mistake, but his purpose kept him going. One of the first big hurdles was funding. His savings were not enough. Banks were hesitant. He pitched his idea many times. He faced rejection. But he did not give up. He refined his pitch. He showed his passion. He explained his why clearly. Eventually he found a small investor, someone who believed not just in the idea, but in Ali. This was a major victory. It fueled his resolve. Finding customers was another mountain to climb. His product was new. No one knew about it. He tried different marketing ideas. Some failed. He learned from each failure. He learned to listen to feedback. He learned to adapt his approach. Slowly, people started to notice. The first few customers were a huge milestone. They believed in his vision. They felt his purpose. There were moments of deep self-doubt. The journey of an entrepreneur can be lonely. Late nights, early mornings, the constant pressure. Ali learned to find strength within. He also built a small network, other entrepreneurs, mentors, friends who understood. They reminded him of his why when he forgot. They celebrated small wins with him. This support was invaluable. He learned that resilience is built, not born. Years passed, full of hard work, full of learning. Ali's business began to grow. It was no longer just an idea, it was a real company. It employed people, it served many customers, it made a positive impact. Ali saw his vision come to life. The feeling was incredible. It was more than just profit. It was a sense of deep fulfillment. He had built something meaningful. Success for Ali was not just about the numbers. It was about freedom. The freedom to choose his path. The freedom to work on what he loved. It was about impact. Knowing his work helped others. It was about living his purpose every day. He had escaped the 9 to 5, but he had found something much greater. He found a way to contribute his best self to the world. Ali learned many lessons on his journey. He learned that starting with why is everything. Your purpose is your compass. It guides you through storms. He learned that failure is not the end. It is a teacher. It shows you how to be better. He learned the power of perseverance. Keep going even when it is hard, especially when it is hard. These lessons were more valuable than any business plan. Today, Ali continues to lead his company, but his why has evolved. It is not just about his own success, it is about inspiring others. He shares his story, he encourages others to find their purpose, to take that brave first step. He knows that everyone has something unique to offer. His journey shows that it is possible to move from routine to meaning, to build a life driven by passion and purpose.